Everyone, Aaron here, or ATB614. Kind of doing this special Benny's breakdown for today. It's the trade deadline day. Felt like I should probably say something about the trade, especially what the Jackets did, and from what I do know about the other trades that happened on the league. But first off, the big trade of the Jackets is trading Gabrick to the Kings and getting. Fratton, I think is his name. I'm, not, too sure what to say about it. It seems kind of like a hollow, kind of an empty trade. But like I said in a previous video, I wasn't a huge supporter of getting Gabrick to begin with, just because of his track record in New York. But I always thought that was more just him not getting along with Tortorella than anything. But the best thing I can say is kind of go along with Yarmo's statements about at least they got something for him, because he wasn't sure that he was going to be able to re-sign him in the off season. So at least we got something. I'm not sure what this Fratton guy, what he, his play style or anything. I haven't really researched it too much, but it'd be kind of nice to, as much as I like, kind of like seeing Gabrick play. He never really seemed to play the potential that when we first saw that we got him, at least that I saw. Never kind of really saw it. Like, he had flashes, especially at the beginning of the season, but I think the injuries, he just never really got to show his true potential here. So like I said, at least we got something for him. It and then the other pick of getting Schultz, to me, it just seems kind of like a band-aid for the defense right now with Tootin and Murray being out. Hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe he's like a good, kind of veteran D that some of the younger guys like Prout and Murray and all them, can kind of get some guidance from. Hopefully that's the case. But his stats seem kind of eh. But anyway, the only thing I can think of on the good side is I saw it kind of go up on Twitter, at least in the summer. We're gonna have around, I think, 20 million in cap space for the Jackets. So hopefully we can put some money away for some of the younger guys. When their contracts come up, we can give them some money, like Atkinson, Calvert, especially Johansson, Boone. Guys like that. Hopefully give some money to the players who want to hang around, who still have some good, production out of them, like Dubinsky and especially Anisimov. But that's kind of about it. It sucks that we didn't really get like a good name player, but I don't think we really needed it. Some people were kind of down on the trades and stuff today, especially on Twitter. But my thought on that is, we didn't really need a lot. But looking at the remaining schedule, it's a very winnable rest of the season. There's like 5 or 6 games that are question marks, like the Chicago and Pittsburgh games coming up. Those are question marks. I think we play the game that we all know they can play. Those are winnable. But especially April, I can see that being, we can win out that that month. Besides, I think we have a Chicago game. But anyway. So hopefully, they'll keep playing well. Get to the playoffs, make some noise. I saw a potential good kind of first round matchup would be Columbus and Philly. It'd be kind of special, especially for some older fans. Get to see Bob and Mace match up. Get to see Jake, see what what he could have been in Columbus. I'm still mad about that deal. In retrospect, we got JJ, but we had to go through that whole Carter debacle. I know some people liked him, some people still do like him. I never really liked the guy. The way he went about going to the into like kind of into hiding when the trade went down and all that. That just threw a red flag for me. But anyway, that's old news. The only kind of trade today, that kind of, at least today, that happened, that kind of raised my eyebrow was the Callahan St. Louis. Swapping captains. I thought that was kind of a weird trade. Um, will it help Columbus? Yeah, I don't know how St. Louis will fit in on the Rangers, but wait and see. I'm not sure why Tampa Bay is kind of doing what they're doing, but whatever. I saw Detroit getting leg one, which you know, good, another Western Conference player who's kind of a jacket killer coming to the East, but that's just kind of that's more of Detroit just reinforcing because seeing how injured and stuff they are, but it's kind of a quiet, kind of weird trade deadline, nothing too big. I mean, there were some kind of weird deals, but that's what happens when all these GMs, you can throw these no trade clauses on people and then wonder why we have such blah trade deadlines. But anyway, I think around draft time, that can get kind of interesting. But I think over the summer, regardless of what Columbus does, making the postseason, how long they last, whatever, I think the summer is going to be fun. Hopefully, we can land some more people. But I keep seeing that brick by brick. I don't think it's going to be as long of a build, as initially thought, but it's still going to be, a build. But I think Yarmo and JD figured what they, realized what they had here. So, like I said, it's going to be fun, especially the way the kind of team's starting to kind of pick it back up and hopefully, reminisce the last year, make the playoffs, make some noise because, we need it. Like I said in the video this morning, I was in that building when we went to the playoffs with Detroit. I was there last year for the Nashville, and that place, that arena and this fan base can be, medium market. It's not going to be top market, but it can definitely be medium market, and we can make noise and show how passionate we are. But, it is what it is. But what are we going to do? Tomorrow's a new game. It's going to be weird not seeing Gaborik, but hey, it's hockey's a business. I know he was kind of all choked, kind of sounded down that he got traded, but well, what are you gonna do? Oh well, kind of wish him luck, but he's playing for LA, so don't really like them, but whatever. But any comments? You can always follow me on Twitter at ATB614, or you can leave comments here. Like the video, do all that wonderful YouTube stuff. But hopefully, talk to you guys later. And as always, go Jackets.